Pepsi, the fight to become the king of the million-dollar water. Let's find out. Pepsi was born on the day Coke was the king of the market. Wherever you go, you will only find Coke, 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 Coke. Every city, every country, it sells very well. It has a market value of millions, and people want to steal it. But because Coke's brand is the strongest, no matter which company makes cola to compete, they had to give up everything to get back home, including Pepsi. At that time, Pepsi was just a small company that tried to become a challenger, but no matter how hard they tried, they couldn't. Coke's branding was like a wall in China at the top of the sky. No one could break through it. No matter which brand would sell Coke with it, people would always buy Coke first. Because most people were addicted to the taste and got used to it, so they didn't think about trying any other brand. And even if Pepsi changes the flavor a few times, it's still not as good as Coke. It's not even that good. Even though the first one was for free, people didn't even eat it. Pepsi was so sick of it. It was so bad that he had to ask Coke to buy his company for 3 times, but they were always chased back home by Coke. Listen to this. Everyone thinks that it's over, right? But because one day, there was a dream. It's a small mistake that is unbelievable, that it will become something that can make Coke's strong hand wall fall. Because Coke decided to fire his CEO for some reason, which actually, I've heard that changing CEO is not a big deal, right? But if this CEO is called Alfred Steele, he has been behind Coke's success since the founding of the company. He made him know Coke's weaknesses. And this man is the one who will break the wall that no one has been able to break before, to break down like a rock. Alfred was very angry with Coke for firing him from the company, and he remembered that there was a small company called Pepsi that had offered to sell the company to him. Back then, he knew that Pepsi was tastier than Coke, and because the Coke brand was much stronger, he didn't care about Pepsi at all. But if now what he wanted was to fix the Coke can, he decided to join Pepsi immediately, and this is the beginning of the fight that it is worth the money. Alfred is a very good marketer. He knows that the point of this story is to make people taste Pepsi, that he will be in love with its taste for sure. But in the end, will he let you walk around giving black water to people to try? No way anyone will try it. So they used a technique called gamification to launch a blind test campaign, which is a fun game for people to try by guessing which one of these 2 cups is Coke and asking which one is better. If you guess correctly, you will receive a prize. That made people come and play a lot. Because actually, people thought they would come to eat Coke for free, but they were deceived to taste Pepsi without knowing it. And they found that Pepsi was better, and they were able to get their own. Their campaign went all over the US and became viral, and many people started to drink Pepsi. Coke was the first to be sold, and it was the first time in history that it was sold. But that wasn't enough. In the next war, Alfred played with the American tradition by using the trend of the American nationality as a tool. He rebranded the Pepsi logo to match the nationality and went to support the army by promoting the feeling that the Pepsi drinker is a national and is helping the nation. It worked very well. Because the people in the war had a very difficult position, many businesses were in a slump, so they bought a bunch of sugar-based drinks to make a profit. To make Coke a part of the production process, they launched a Coke campaign. Pepsi sold more than Coke, twice as much as Coke. That made the people who had less income think it was worth it, so they changed their drink to Pepsi. Pepsi then launched a campaign to continue the campaign by allowing Hollywood stars to drink Pepsi in every famous movie, whether it is Back to the Future, Star Wars, E.T., and many more. Making Pepsi's success more than $1 billion, taking over more than 50% of Coke's market share, becoming Coke's #1 competitor to this day.